Hello, I'm Czardus, and let's play Transport Fever 2. Welcome back to Palmdale. This would be episode 3 in the series, and you can see that we are still struggling a little bit, but we are going to speed this up, and we will have money coming in because we are definitely making a profit. There we go. Anyway, today's video will be a little bit short because frankly, I've slept in this morning. And so, yeah, that is what's going on. So we are going to come in here and we have a lot of logs sitting here. So we're going to focus today on getting a few more trucks on there. We can get 2 more on that line right away. Yeah, and that should help. I mean, that line, Atlanta Logs, is making a little bit of money. Wanted to make a bit more, but it is bringing them down here, and then I believe we have lumber. Yeah, it is producing, but it's just sitting there, or like it's not producing enough yet. So that's why that line is not making much money yet. Oh, right, and then it's delivering machine parts. It's coming over here and then getting machine parts and putting them back over there. And we are getting machine parts there, which is good, but it all starts over here. And I kind of want to say that when we get this one hooked up, we're going to have another, we'll get quite a bit more going through. Passengers are becoming a bigger and bigger possibility now that we have more possible things here. This one is 31 miles per hour and carries 14 people, which isn't bad. But I feel like some of these towns are getting quite large. And I feel like once we get buses going, we're going to want trams instead. Here, we can get 2 more of these. Yeah, I mean, that has a lot of possibility there. And in fact, this is one that might do a little bit better with a train. We could get a train that stops here and here, kind of like how we have the other one set up for the coal. I don't know why this one just does not produce much. And we don't really have the money to buy a train anyway. That first episode really set us back. Let's go in here this way. There, now we have 10 vehicles on that line. That's all I think I want to put on there. But that one is climbing in profit. This farm is doing really well now. And in fact, we're going to reassign some from Fremont Farm 2 to Fremont Farm 1. So I think this one could do a little bit better. So then they're coming over here. And yeah, the food delivery, we're doing the best we can there. This road is doing much better now. All of the traffic looks so much better than it was before, except for like over here, but we don't have anything on that road, so that's their own. City can work on that. This one can still get more vehicles on that. And now we're getting better lumber sitting there, so that'll be good too. We can up all of that production. I think that's all we can get on that. Now we're going to come over here and focus on getting a few more on the lumber line itself. Now here we have a lot of traffic coming in here. But our truck is coming along this way to get there. And then machine parts do have to come into town, though. So let's go ahead and widen this road. Hey, look, we got some new boats available. What I want to do then, if we can't afford that... And actually, none of that we can do. I don't know where these people are going. They're mostly going that way. We could put a roundabout there. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, well, now we have invested a bit more in here. Unfortunately, this is a mess, so we are going to fix this after all. I hadn't wanted to do too much of that, but it needs to be done. So that should all flow much better now. And then we can get back to adding more trucks. We can get a couple more on here. Yeah. Atlanta lumber. We're gonna put 10 on that line, I think. Because soon we're going to go get even more logs coming down here, so that's gonna be an even bigger thing. And this one, we're making as much as we can here. I don't know how much more Yonkers needs. They need a little bit more, but where else could we take it? Los Angeles needs machine parts. Lexington, Corpus Christi. So that's a long way for them to go. I don't think there's anything else we could bring back. Eventually, though, we could probably get something coming from here across the bridge there and delivering here, and then bringing logs back and machine parts back way over there. That could be a pretty versatile truck. Oh yeah, this is much smoother than it was before. Roundabouts in this game work pretty well, so far at least. So in here it's getting a little bit busy again. But it isn't too bad, and once they get through it, then they have a nice smooth trip to here. Okay, so that is all I want on the lumber line for now. The next thing we're going to do is set this one up. So unfortunately, that has us going right through the city. So that's not going to be ideal, but we're going to do what we can with it. Man, I wish we had money to capitalize on some of these vehicles. Because that big boy would be fun to see. Yeah, well, we have 50 years to try. Now, is there a way I could get these guys to go around the city? I think we're going to come in here and get... Actually, let's start with a medium country road. No, we'll do large. Bypass right around here. There, now they are avoiding the city and going right around that way. feel like we might want to get this in here and then get, I don't know, that other, I mean, the country road could extend further too, but for now we're just going to go with this. There we go. So we've got 10 on there. We have 10 on the other one, I believe. They're going to be bringing logs down here. Lumber is doing pretty well. And it looks like we could even get more on that line. Let's go ahead and up it to 15. It's going to be a lot of money. Okay, so income is really starting to roll in quite a bit more now. A lot of lumber there. That should really help that line, which is doing insanely well for a truck line. And then these farms, we might be able to deal with 2. Everything's doing much better except for Fremont ore, which really isn't transporting very far, but it is helping that steel line. The biggest thing is these lines for the freight are doing quite well. And I think oil is going to be next. So we could get oil over here, then we could bring so take the crude over to the refinery, which then produces, what do we call this? Oil, of course, over here to get plastic at the chemical plant, and plastic. I don't see any towns that want that. Oh, look, new trucks. We'll have to check those out. Plastic. It's way down here for goods. We're over here for goods with steel. So we probably could get it over there and then bring it back. Yeah, that might work. How much steel are we producing? Well, our ore... We've pretty much eaten through all of the excess ore that we had stored, which is good and bad news. But, I mean, we might need to get... So there's a lot to do with ore. We could get more ore coming from there. And from here. So we have 2 more ore that we could hook up. Let's focus on crude. I mean, we can get a ton of crude there. And then we could get fuel out of it. I mean, there's somewhere way over here we could get fuel. Again, we need a bridge there, though. We could ship the plastic over there by boat. Although, look, there's a fuel refinery there. So we could ship that over. I mean, that's going to be a lot of money. Hey, look, we're getting more money. We might be able to do a train soon. But I think, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 oil wells all in this area here. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 oil wells now. And we could bring them here. Get the oil, and then I think it makes sense to do plastic. We then need to have some way of getting it over here, which I think will probably be a boat. And then we need, I think maybe we skip the plastic then, because then do any of these, Fremont needs goods. Corpus Christi needs goods. So yeah, but we need more steel then too. Maybe. So this steel is coming over here and funding our stuff there. We have another steel mill here but we don't have much ore out here. Another one down here, but there's no coal. Oh, there's some coal. It's not very useful, though. I think this is the steel mill we focus on. But we need to get more ore. Let's go ahead and get more ore first of all. Focus on what we are doing already and try and up it a little bit. Okay, so now, one thing you may have noticed is that I added this road, extended it further, and kind of made this into a wider one too. And in fact, we're going to try and take this one step further real quick. Now that may or may not make things better because now we've got a lot coming this way. Probably should get a roundabout there at some point, but I don't think we're quite ready for that. And I think I want to get this line set up. So we're coming from here. And we are going to here. So let's take a look at these new trucks. So 14. I don't really see what the difference. Okay, so that carries 2. So it can carry a little bit more of what we need. Or even 16, that's even better. Start with 5 on that. And we got even more good stuff being built. We're being prepared. But anyway, that is where we're going to leave it today. So we have worked on that. We have some very profitable lines now. And I think this company has really been turned around. And we are moving on this map pretty well. So anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. And I will catch you next time. Take care.